The celebrations are despite the riches that lie beneath their feet. There's a wedding, and for today, this community will try to forget what's under the red soil.
We don't want to know what's below our farmland. It's of no use to us. All we know is that it's caused us a huge loss. The companies that have come and gone are not returning our farmland. And in this state, we can't use it anyway.
The scars left by mining operations run deep into the once fertile land. The state leased this area to a bauxite mining company. Independent environmental analysts say in the past decade, 130 square kilometers of forest land in Chhattisgarh has been used for mining. And there are proposals for another 200 square kilometers of forest land to be mined.
The extraction of minerals here is completely unsustainable. The local people have no say in the mining operations and don't have a share in mineral wealth. The environment is damaged and they don't see any of the profits.
The profits are evident in the growing cities and industrial areas. Last year, the state collected $500 million in revenue from major minerals.
Our vision is for 2030. We want to see where the state reaches by then. All our development activities is geared to that. We are building new capital, we are building new railway corridors and infrastructure and education hubs.
When it was created more than 13 years ago, Chhattisgarh was considered one of the least developed states in India. It is now one of the country's fastest growing economies, with this new capital costing the government more than $1 billion as its centerpiece. Chhattisgarh contributes 15% of the country's steel. It is India's fourth largest iron ore producer, and the mining department says production will increase by a third this year. As the wedding feast takes place on the fringes of the mine, villagers know that any expansion will mean less farmland and less on their plate. The government says mining companies will return the land used after extracting the minerals. The leases last 30 years. But what the landless tribal should do until then is not clear. Divya Gopalan, Al Jazeera, Chhattisgarh.